What's going on? What's going on? I ain't even here to take up a lot of y'all time. But it's something on my mind. Something on my mind, man. And I need to talk about it. I really need to talk about it. Anybody that get a chance to see this video. This video is a question for everybody, and if you could take a couple seconds out your time, answer the question, please. This is my question. As a human race, for my melanated group, for my peoples, as a black race, where are we going? I mean, like, look at today's times. Look what's going on. Even in the communities, it ain't never, ever been this much disrespect between black men and black women. It ain't never, in a time of history, been cases to this large extent that our kids don't listen to us. Is it just me? Or, a lot of us could live and go about, out the normal day, but at the end of the day, on the inside, man, niggas be crying like a motherfucker. And I don't even mean crying like tears. I mean where your spirit at, where your soul at, where that bone gristle at, that inner. You know what I mean? Like, it's funny. I was watching YouTube last night. You know what I mean? Get my mind right. I watch certain things that I feel like is funny. And there was a debate between a lot of brothers on the panel. And the debate was, should us brothers feel obligated to defend our sisters, our black women? I'm not going to even give a commentation on that. You know what I mean? But even for shit like that to be where the energy is motivated towards, where, you know what I mean, for that to even be a piece to even be discussed, fuck, man. Fuck is we going? At what point do it turn? At what point do it get better? It only getting worse. And it was already worse. It's only getting worse. Like it's nobody really could talk to nobody no more. Even in saying hello. You know what I mean? It's kind of like taking a chance to say hello to an average stranger who might say something back to you slick, or, at what point are women heard without malice in their voice when they're talking to us men? And I'm not even talking about in a relationship. I'm talking about even in general. You know what I'm saying? At what point do us men accept others and their flaws and not look at it as a direct, same thing vice versa. It's just so much. It's just so much. So even at points when you do get money and you got your bag, you're a little bit happy. At what point do you reach true happiness within your tribe, within your community, with everything around you? And it don't represent how you might feel. Or, so, from so many different directions, where are we going? Again, I'm not even speaking from my personal views or opinion right now. I'm speaking, on just things I see in general. Like a lot of us, We don't even believe in the church no more. A lot of us, marriage is not even an option no more. No? A lot of us don't mind treating our kids like friends. You know, taking a less stand of that parent authority role, thinking that'll mess up the relationship between you and your child. At what point do we stop being so busy trying to be understood and then start understanding? At what point? At what point do we randomly love others as we would want others to love us? And I don't even mean other races, but also included. I'm not excluding other races either. I mean even your random brother to your left or your brother to your right, your random sister to your left or your random sister to your right, sister to the right. You know what I mean? Like the climate and the weather between a lot of these communities and the people in the communities, man, this shit fucked up. This shit kind of like, it's worse at this point right now than it's probably been in a very long time, if it ever been this worse. And I'm not even shooting no shots at nobody, nothing, but at what point did the whole culture become a common thing in so many households? Even a lot of the good women, or even a lot of the women who don't even entertain, or so-called don't entertain, to its maximum effect, the whole culture, don't mind it being around them in abundance. I don't know, not for nothing, right? It ain't even about all of the big leaders. It ain't even about the president. It ain't even about none of that sucker shit. Yeah, sucker shit. Because none of that really, on our everyday life, leaving our building, coming into our building, going to the stores in our community and doing all of this and that, a lot of that, that really don't affect us here and now. That here and now is what's killing us. And there's so much in shambles. Hey, look, I seen a brother walk up to a sister the other day, extremely polite. I think as a gentleman, how you probably supposed to. Pardon me, don't mean no disrespect, but such and such, such and such. That's how he approached her. This was her reaction. You don't get your ass away from me. Wow. And I would even comment on the sister, on all what she had on, that she shouldn't have. Let me shut up. But where are we going? I just need people to it's a saying that we say in the hood a whole lot. If you knew better, you do better. True story. But it's sad to say, a lot of us, we know better. We know how we could get better. When it's a lot of us, when it's a group, when it's one direction. It's kind of like we fell in ourselves to an extent, you know what I mean? So I figured I'd jump on here, man, just to ask an in general conversation, like nothing specific as far as in where we're going. But in the individual's mind who's looking at this tape, I'm sorry, not tape, but who's looking at this recording right now, I would love a comment from you, just to tell me where we're going. It don't matter your race, don't matter your gender, don't matter your age. Just what do you see personally? Maybe you could put something up there where what you see and what we might could do. You might could put something up there that you've been burning a desire to say for so long. I will say I'm not no big YouTube dude. I'm not, some big social media fan. I mean, some big social media star or nothing like that. So, my videos, my platform, whatever you want to call it, it ain't no big. This is for my regular folk, my common folk, my people who, when I see you in these streets, we be like, yo, what's good, B? I'm chilling, my regular folk, you know what I'm saying? My regular family. Even the ladies that's in the hood. Yeah, I see you, Ma. I see you. All that. This for us. This was like, you know what I mean? Throw some shit in. Holler. What you see, what you wish you saw, things you don't understand. There's so much. There's literally so much where that question could cover so much. Even people who really read the comments, they might read on some shit and read some shit and kind of knew it, but didn't understand it to that extent or didn't look at it from that perspective. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get a certain type of ball rolling. If I don't have a purpose, I'm pointless. I love my kids. I love my family. I love myself. I don't want to be pointless. As a man, and when I go to sleep at night, I want to have reasons to feel like I'm not pointless, that I do have a purpose. Regardless of how many job rejections, regardless of how many teachers, exes or whatever that told me I ain't gonna be shit or whatever, I'm gonna make it my business to have a purpose. Even if my little match could spark a fire that burns greatness. It might not. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna holler. You know what I mean? I'm gonna see what's good. I'm gonna give it a shot. And before I get up off this, I want to say something to my kids, specifically my kids and all of the kids in the community. I'm gonna say that again, specifically to my kids, as well as all of the kids in the community. Listen, as a father and as a man, for so many different reasons, from economic to social to political, to the households being different. Even when I do good, I know I don't do good. I know I get a lot better. You know what I mean? I get a lot better. Even outside of y'all, talking about the kids, us, especially as us black men, we are having a struggle right now in society within ourselves. A lot of times I already know. A lot of times I already know I'm not going to be there on time. I'm not going to be there when you call. And I love you. I can look you in your face and say I'm really not able to. Put my pride aside, I'm able to do that. But I always try to make it my business to be on time, even when I'm late. All of y'all kids, man, we love y'all. Don't ever think that your father don't love you. He do. In a lot of situations, a lot of us fathers don't even know how to love ourselves, let alone you or a woman that might be standing to our left or to our right. A lot of us is not articulate enough to express how we feel, what we're going through. And it might come out in anger, you know what I'm saying, in anger ways, or you might see it, or others might see it or feel like it's neglect. Nah, but don't nobody want to ever feel like I was saying some minutes ago, like they're pointless, purposeless. And all of us men, we understand how it is when you put your time in with your kids, because, you know, a lot of people scream, put your time in, put your time in. And yes, that's great, and that's cool. But I'm going to look you in your face again and tell you, especially my kids specifically, they know I give them the world, and they know I love them. They know that. But what I never want to do is ever be around my baby girl, my son, and they thirsty, and I'm not able to get them something to drink. That hurts me as a human being and as a man. And even when you don't see my tears, my inside is torn apart. I never want to be around you when society and life just curveballing the shit out me and got me feeling so less than and so nothing. And then to be around you and add on to that feeling because I can't get you nothing to drink. Now, again, a lot of my life I was so able. And at those times, man, I was doing things. I was a certain somebody in the streets where, yeah, we had some good times, but I paid for it. I paid for it. And now the example that I'm trying to be now, it's kind of like the things that I did to make sure we good from my past is not allowing me to be great now. And I'm frustrated. I'm hurt. Kind of scared. We living in a day and times that, you know, it's so, we are so not heard, you know, regardless of what we might be going through, or regardless of the help that we might need, or the people who shun us or kick us down. Nobody really, excuse me, nobody really hears our side, like where we come from with it. And again, like I said, this ain't a big platform. I'm just a regular guy seeing this opportunity to kick it with you. And I want you to know. And I always tell y'all, I love y'all. For my kids, but for any other kids in all of these households. Me being a man of my village. Me being a man who's been through so much. If you really knew my story, man. A man who's been through so much, ups and downs, good, bad, and ugly. Even a kid that ain't mine. Even if this child is not my race. The fact that you didn't even get a chance, or you got a whole chance to be something great to this world, I would lay down my life for you. Know that. Know that. Even in battles that I might have not fought that were my own, because I've seen a different picture or a bigger picture. For your picture, I'll lay down my life. And I love you. So all my melanated people, even the ones who don't see their own greatness, I see your greatness. It's not about an individual thing. It's about an overall thing. And when we get through this bullshit, when we make it better for us, at that point, all them melanated smiles is able to smile. And that's when the beauty is unlimited. And with that being said, I'm going to let y'all get back to y'all day. I appreciate y'all listening to me. How this love in my heart set up is unlimited. I swear to God. And it's crazy because the more you understand life, the more you see life, the more you understand yourself, the more you understand love, the more you love love, the more you love yourself, the more it hurts. When things are not how you know it should be, and how you know it shouldn't be. So I'm going to ask this question one last time. As a human race and as melanated people. So that means I just said, ask the question to everybody. Where are we going? And with that being said, I appreciate y'all all for listening to me. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your life. Even if you ain't got no teeth, smile. Ain't nobody gonna know your beauty better than you. Keep your head up. I ain't never known a war where the soldiers won, keeping their head down. So our kids, you're going to go through bumps and bruises of life that you're supposed to. It's kind of like a passage, like, you're meant to. Yeah, some things I can't tell you. You're going to have to learn it. But there's some things that I can tell you, and there's some directions or some seeds that I could plant that grows beautiful things. And we all know without y'all, we doomed. We need y'all to know that. It's all good to do all that other shit. That's cool. But know where you stand. Have that core principle about you. And then do all that other sucker shit. That's cool. But just in the midst of all of that, with no pure standing ground, at that point, it's kind of like you're only the problem or part of the problem of our overall objective. And I love you too much to see you self-destruct. I love us too much to see us self-destruct. And I love my kids. I don't want you to kill my kids. I love me. I don't want you to kill me. I love everybody. So yeah, with that being said, I personally think eventually it'll get better, but it won't if the people that's involved don't get better. Later, y'all.